This is beautiful Cape Town. As you can see behind me is beautiful Table Mountain, and on this side is Robben Island, and this is a beautiful Cape Town beach day. Absolutely exquisite, and this is why I choose to spend a lot of time in this area, in front of the sea, and just really creating the life that I love to live. And I wanted to chat to you about Airbnb and how I've used it to increase my income, live in different locations around the world, and really leverage other people's time and other people's money through Airbnb to create the life that I love to live. You know, a couple of weeks back, I was a guest speaker at one of the SAPN events on house hacking here in Cape Town, and I was sharing with all those different people how I lived for over 4 years in a beautiful 4-bedroom beach house right here in Bloberg. And at the moment, here in Eden on the Bay, whenever I'm in Cape Town, I stayed in an apartment for free because I'm using the strategy of Airbnb. And I want to share with you some insights around this so that you too can take advantage of one of the fastest growing wealth creation strategies in South Africa. Now, you might be saying to me like, oh, Cape Town, on the beachfront, of course you're going to score it there. Airbnb is great there. Well, at the event a couple of weeks ago, I actually shared very little about Cape Town. Most of the information that I shared was from around the country. I shared how Martin is in Pretoria, accessing and utilizing different properties to generate double the income than he would if he was generally letting out on a general buy-to-let property. I'm also showing how Michael in Knysna is paying off over 70% of their house bond by just letting their granny flat off through Airbnb as opposed to a traditional multi-let. I also shared how Luke was generating more than 75% of his monthly expenses, that's bond and household expenses, by just renting out or letting out his one room in his house on Airbnb. This is a strategy which is absolutely incredible. I also shared in Durban how Santosh, within 7 days of lifting his apartment on Airbnb, had covered all of his bond costs and all of his expenses in his investment property. From this event in Cape Town, over 12 people have decided to fly up to Johannesburg to attend the Airbnb strategy on the 7th of March in Johannesburg. So this means that if you have a house or an apartment or even a room that you don't even have to own, but at least have control over, then you too can make money on Airbnb. And at this event, I'm going to show you how you can do that step by step, what strategies to use, how to dominate your competition, how to start from scratch within 7 days, have bookings straight from your listing so that you're generating more income than your expenses. This is for the beginner, this is for the intermediate, this is for the advanced. Every step of the way, I'm going to show you strategies that other South Africans are not using so that you can use this strategy really successfully.